Welcome to my web quest on changes in demand. This video will demonstrate to you how to use this web quest in order to maximize your learning. We begin by exploring the title page. This page informs you about the content of this web quest. As you can view, the web quest is titled as Changes in Demand. This web quest is designed for students to learn about the factors that causes consumer demand to change and its effect on market demand. The web quest is designed for grade level 9 to 12, and while walking through this web quest, the keywords to look out for is demand, change in quantity demanded, changes in demand, price, substitute and complementary goods. Now let's move on to the next page, which is introduction page. To move to introduction page, simply click on to the introduction icon. Introduction page provides a sense of direction or guideline with regards to the web quest. As consumers, we demand goods and services and producers supply them. However, what we demand and how much we demand depends on a number of factors, and we as consumers are influenced by them without our knowledge. So this web quest will help you to find what these factors are and how they affect what we buy and how much we buy. You can also watch the resource attached, which is a YouTube video. You can simply click on to the play icon and watch this video. This video will surprise you as to what consumers do in a supermarket. Now let's move on to the next page, which is the task page. The task page provides the set of activities that you will need to perform in order to successfully complete this web quest. The tasks have been clearly outlined. You will be discovering information from various Word documents, web pages, and videos about the topic of changes in demand. The tasks you are to do are as follows: to watch the YouTube videos and make short notes on difference between changes in demand and change in quantity demand and the determinants of demand. You will participate in online discussion by logging onto the recommended website. You will download Word documents and complete worksheets using information gathered from the YouTube videos and online discussion. All this has to be performed individually, as you will be assessed individually. Now let's move on to the next page, which is the process page. The process page states the step-by-step activities that you will need to carry out in order to successfully complete this web quest. Your process includes the following activities. Firstly, you will watch resource 1 and make short notes on the difference between change in demand and change in quantity demand. Resource 1 is a YouTube video which describes the difference between change in demand or change in quantity demand. You can watch this video by clicking onto the icon. The video will demonstrate to you the difference between change in demand and change in quantity demand. While watching the videos, you are to take short notes. Once you have watched video 1, you will move on to watch resource 2, which is a video on determinants of demand. While watching this video, again you will take short notes on the determinants of demand and their effects on the market demand. Once you have watched resource 1 and 2, you will move on to resource 3, which is a recommended website. You simply click onto the URL provided. The URL will automatically open the question and answer forum where you can type in your question in the space provided. For example, type demand and click on to go. The website automatically provides you more information about demand. Once you have successfully discussed your queries in this question and discussion forum, can move back to the web quest and then move on to resource 4. Resource 4 is a summary video which is prepared by me. This video is to be watched once you have gone through resources 1, 2, 3, since it summarizes whatever you should have gathered from resources 1, 2, 3. Once you have watched resource 4, you will go to resource 5 to download the worksheet question. Simply click onto the download and the website will download the document for you. After you have completed resource 5, then you can move on to the next page of the web quest, which is the evaluation section. Evaluation section gives you a guideline as to how you can assess your learning. You can grade yourself according to the marks you will achieve. There are 4 grades there, grades A to D, with the mark allocations given. These mark allocations can be found out by referring to the evaluation rubric shown below. You are to use this evaluation rubric very carefully to assess your learning. In order to further help you to assess yourself, the solution for the worksheets have been attached. You can simply download the worksheet solution and compare it with your answers to check on whether you have successfully got or completed the worksheet questions. Once you have graded yourself, you have completed the worksheet, then you can move on to the next page, which is conclusion. Conclusion page or conclusion brings closure to this web quest. You have successfully completed this web quest. After completion of the web quest, you can watch this video, which is a summary video of what you should have learned throughout this web quest. Apart from that, there are 2 other websites given for your further research work and further help and coaching. You can simply click on to these recommended websites in order to gain further information. This web quest can also be used by teachers to enhance their students' learning. A special note has been attached in the teacher page of this web quest. Teachers must go through this teacher page in order to successfully understand what the web quest can provide them with. This web quest, as stated in the title page, is designed for students who have difficulty in relation to the difference between change in demand and changes in quantity demanded. The objective of the web quest is to help students differentiate between change in demand and change in quantity demand, identify the determinants of change in demand and change in quantity demanded, explain the effect of the determinants of demand on the market demand, apply the law of demand by explaining the effects of the determinants of demand on market demand. Teachers need to have an understanding of their students' previous knowledge in order to implement this web quest. Students should be well versed with the definition of demand and law of demand before students attempt this web quest. This web quest must be implemented for a period of 80 minutes or more, since the task set requires online discussion, preparation of short notes, and answering of worksheets. Teachers can use this web quest to teach this topic as a whole, or they can use this as a revision guide. For further information, teachers can log on to the recommended website provided below. Teachers can log on to Teaching Demand website, or they can log on to Demand and Economy to get further information on this topic. This web quest was prepared by me. To get more information about me, you can log on to the author page. The author page gives you information about me as the author of this web quest. For further information, you can refer or email me. So friends, I hope I have successfully explained to you how to use this web quest in order to successfully enhance your learning. For further information, you can refer to the conclusion and teacher page to get more information about this particular topic.